So if you are planning to pursue your medical career abroad either in the US or UK, you have to pass an English proficiency test, either OET, IELTS or TOEFL. In this crash course on how to study and prepare for the OET exam, I have combined all the techniques and strategies that you need to know to ace your exam. Starting from the format of the exam, the resources to use, the techniques that are required in each subtest of the OET exam, followed by how to practice effectively and the overall study planning that you need to know to ace this OET exam. This video is sponsored by XKOO, a company which innovates in the health and hygiene of your ear, your nose and your throat. They are very kind to send me their new product, which is XKOO's R1 Pro, a 3-in-1 ear wax removal equipped with high definition camera technology. It connects to your phone via the Wi-Fi and it allows the user to see inside the ear and remove possible impacted wax, as well as check and monitor the hygiene of your nose and throat. Inside the box you can see a scope, a tongue depressor, a nasal speculum and some exchangeable ear tips for earwax removal, blackhead removal, etc. It charges via the USB Type-C cable and you can record the video or take pictures of the inside of your ear, nose and throat for a remote diagnosis in consultation with an otorhinolaryngologist. To cut it short, along with the pulse oximeter, the sphygmomanometer, this otoscope is an excellent addition to your home first aid kit. To read more about this product and to get yours, be sure to check out the links in the description below. OET exam can be on paper or on the computer. You can decide either you want to take it on the paper or on the computer. So to book an OET exam, you simply have to go to the OET website and create an account with them. To create an account, you just need one picture with white background and your CNIC or your passport. So if you have these two things, you can simply go to the website and create an account with them, and after that you can book your OET exam. The cost of the OET exam is $587 Australian dollars. To pay the fee of the OET exam, you can use your Master or Visa card and the bank transaction can happen straight away, and after that you will receive a receipt on the website on your account that you have booked the OET exam. Now let's talk about the format of the exam. OET exam has 4 subtests: listening, reading, writing and speaking, and these 4 subtests appear in the same sequence of the exam day. Like on the exam day, your first paper will be the listening paper, then the second paper will be the reading paper, the third paper will be the writing paper, and the fourth paper and final paper will be the speaking paper. Now let's talk about the resources to use and how to practice effectively for the OET exam. After you have grasped the idea of the format of the exam and you have all of the techniques and strategies that are required in different subtests of the OET exam, so for the listening and reading subtest, I would suggest you to practice on Jashan files. The Jashan file is basically having a collection of like 20 to 25 tests. Like in the listening Jashan files, there are like 25 tests of the whole listening test, and in the reading subtest of the Jashan files, there will be like again 20 to 25 tests of whole reading exam. So you just can download those files in the link in the description I have put there, and you just start practicing on that. For myself, I bought like the hard copies of Jashan files. Like these are 2 books I bought from a local bookshop. It is not necessary for you to buy the hard copy, but I thought that the hard copy would be a better idea to practice on because your exam will be on paper. So it is a good idea to practice on the paper as well. So the way I practice for the exam is that I have the Jashan files on my laptop. I would let's suppose start practicing for the listening paper. So I would open the Jashan file, the specific audio file. I will start playing the audio, and on the same time I'll be having the written paper in front of me and I'm listening to the audio and I'm solving the questions. And after solving the whole paper, there'll be like answers mentioned on that, so you can check how many answers you got correct or how many answers you got wrong. So like I practice for myself like 10 to 12 papers from the Jashan file. There are like 22 papers, so it depends upon you, upon your progress, that how many papers you need to solve. If you are like getting 35 to 36 questions correct out of 42, it means you are well prepared, but if you are getting questions wrong, it means you need more practice. So it really depends upon your baseline understanding of the English language, how many practice tests you need to do. So for listening and reading, you just need to do the Jashan files. I'll be linking the Jashan files in the description of the video. You just simply download that from there, and if you need the hard copies of this, you can easily go to any bookshop. Most of the bookshop will have the Jashan files because almost all of the people practice for the listening and reading from those files. For the writing subtest and how to write the letter effectively, I have given you the free templates and I have discussed with you all of the techniques and strategies, the sequences of different letters, and basically how to construct a letter. So having all of that information in your mind, you just need to do is to go through the OET grammar rules, the PDF. It is given in the link as well. You just download that PDF and go through like 100 rules, and going through that rules and trying to write the letter from the case note. Case note will be in the link as well. So you just need to download the case note and just start writing and constructing a letter based on those case notes, and having all of the information I discussed with you in the video, and going through the grammar rules at the same time. And after like you write 5 to 6 letters, you can get your letters checked from like any senior who has gone through the OET exam and who has passed the exam, and getting a feedback on your letter would be a good idea to assess how good you write a letter. If you don't have anyone, you can just simply trust on your instincts, or you can email me your letters. I can check that for you as well. So I believe if you have gone through this video and you have all of the templates and techniques in your mind, and you have gone through the grammar rules as well, I'm pretty sure that you will construct a great letter, and the letter subtest will be passed for you as well. For the speaking subtest, I have given you different phrases that you just need to memorize. If you have those phrases memorized and you are aware of the fact that there are 10 to 11 criteria they are judging for in your conversation, if you have taken care of that as well, you just need to do a bit of practice with any of the friend. I will give you a PDF in the description as well. The PDF will be having like a lot of role play cards for the doctor and for the interlocutor as well. So you just download that and try practicing that role play cards with any of your friend. And after like practicing for 8 to 10 role play cards, I am pretty sure that you have these phrases memorized, you are aware of the criteria on which they are judging you, and you have practiced your friend as well. So that will be like more than enough preparation for you to pass the OET speaking subtest. Now let's talk about the overall study planning for your exam. So depending upon your baseline English language understanding, you may be requiring like 10 days to 14 days or maybe a month for your OET exam preparation. So for me, it took me like 14 days to prepare for the exam, but I have seen people like taking 1 month to prepare for the exam. So it really depends upon person to person. But I believe that a person is having like baseline English proficiency and understanding of the language. If the person have studied medicine in English, so it will be like 1 month is more than enough for you to prepare for the exam. So when you start preparing for the OET exam, what you need to do is you need to do like practice of 2 listening subtests daily and 2 reading subtests daily. So if you start like this, like you do complete 2 reading subtests and 2 listening subtests, like for 1 week you just do listening and reading subtest. Like in 7 days you have gone through like 13 to 14 subtests for the listening and reading, and after that you start writing letters, and after like writing 8 to 9 letters, and try to get like 3 to 4 letters checked from like any expert or any person who have cleared the OET exam. And like after practicing for 8 to 9 role play cards, that will be the good enough preparation for you to just go and sit in the OET exam and clear it. And by saying this, that pretty much wrap up this crash course on how to study and prepare for the OET exam. I really hope this course helped you in clearing your OET exam, and if it really helped, do comment down below on this course and let me know what was the most useful or the game changer tip, any technique or strategies that you find in this video. And if you want me to expand more or do a deep dive in any of the technique or strategy that I mentioned in this video, I will do that in another video as well. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.